women's 50 metres butterfly. I'll just check how many heats that's going to go in.
So in fact 8th place 28.00 is what was needed to get in the A final. Alistair Campbell got that to sneak in. If you were in a 27 you're in. So the likes of McCall, McLean, Butt, Watson and McClay all in, but the fastest two will occupy the centre lanes, Balderson and Elwood.
So first heat of the women's 50 butterfly is in the water. I'm not going to bother trying to go through all the names in this one, so I'll get to the end and all finished, but a good strong start in 5 and 6 for two swimwear loading girls. That's Bethan Perrow and Karen Heath going well at the moment. Also going well in 2 is Beth Brown from Mulgowan Bears Den, but it's looking as if it's going to be Bethan Perrow who's going to take the honours here. Right beside her in 4, Olivia Damascio from Stirling going well, but it is Bethan Perrow takes that at 32.02, so a good improvement on her entry time. Olivia Damascio second, and Beth Brown from Warner third, 32.48.
Yeah, 2-second improvement on a 50 is going some, so Bethan I think will be very happy with that and might even make Andrew Addison happy, you never know. Does anything make Andrew Addison happy?
I'm sure Andrew will be very happy with that swim, and I'm pretty sure he'll be happy with the I think it was the 400 IM swim from, I can't remember who it was in the water there, but 385 metres were probably say not too good, but 50 metres great at the end.
So heat 2, Neve McFadden, Hannah Ewing, Ailey Jaffrey, Aoife Doyle, Megan McFarlane, Harriet Duffus, Katrina McManus and Maria Caprelli, the 8 swimmers here, and it's lane 1, Neve McFadden of Cumbernauld, really cracking on here, edge time 34.29, and well, I don't think anyone's going to be able to touch her, as you see her coming into shot there, and then very nicely, and another big improvement, 32.12. So again, over 2 seconds inside her entry time. Not quite as fast as Bethan's time, 32.02, but a cracking swim from Neve. Eddie Jaffrey second, 32.93, and Hannah Ewing third, 33.08.
Yep, some good early postings here from the swimmers in this 50 butterfly. Moving on to heat 3, let's see if we can keep that tradition going. Anna Cool in 4 for St Thomas, 33.60s in the pole position, ranging between 33.60 and 33.88. So Rachel Gillespie in 1, Alex Sibbald in 2, Milena Jevrick in 3, Hannah Cool in 4, Flora Nichols in 5, Emma Jeffrey in 6, Ailey McNeil in 7, and Elsa Kellis in 8. In fact, no lane 6, my apologies. In fact, actually quite a few empty lanes here, to be honest. Lane 1 going along really well. Rachel Gillespie from Mulgowan Bears Den really piling on strongly there, and she's going to take this one quite comfortably. Entry time is 33.81, so she's going to continue that tradition of posting really good improvements in her entry times. 31.36 for the Mulgowan Bears Den swimmer, so she'll be very happy with that. Second place was Ailey McNeil in first, 33.94, and Flora Nichols from Warner's third and 33.95. 4 swimmers not entering in that one.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a full 8 swimmers though in this next one. Amy Broadhurst in 1, Adele McDade in 2, Natalie Jones in 3, Sophie Hamilton in 4, Anna Balfour in 5, Ellie Monks in 6, Zoe Train in 7, and Blythe Brown in 8. So we're back to the centre lanes, leading the way here, and Anna Balfour in particular has the edge in lane 5, just ahead of Sophie Hamilton in 4. Up there as well, Zoe Train in lane 7. So we come into the final 10 metres. Balfour just about hanging on to a lead, very tight there as they go past the referee, but Balfour does take it 31.61. She also keeps that trend going with a big PB of over a second and a half. Second, Sophie Hamilton, 31.89, another few metres and she might have nicked that. And third, Zoe Train, going like a train, 32.50. Sorry about that, couldn't resist it. Apologies to the train household.
So on to heat 5. Entry times ranging between 32.54, 32.87. Nicole Montague in 1, Elspeth Roper 2, Morgan Carmichael 3, Jodie Finlay 4, Ellie Riley 5, Lucy Williamson 6, Sophia Hunter 7, and Rachel Grant in 8. So there's not an awful lot in it as they go through the 25 metre mark. Going well in 2 at the moment is Elspeth Roper from Gala. She's probably just about got the edge, and taking her, going with her is Nicole Montague from East Kilbride. Let's see what happens as they come into the wall. It's going to be very, very tight. Oh crikey, it is very tight. Elspeth Roper from Gala just takes the honours in a 32.16. So yet again, good improvement on her entry time over a 50. Rachel Grant second, 32.21, and Nicole Montague from East Kilbride third in a 32.26.
Certainly the tightest heat so far, just a tenth between the top 3 there. Let's move on to heat 6. So we've got Laura Beat, Rebecca O'Donnell, Eve Corrigan, Sophie Annan, Eleanor Gracie, Amy Richardson, Levi Wilson and Caitlin Dodds. A nice start in lane 5 from Don swimmer Eleanor Gracie. Another one where very easily spotted cats, that rich red colour. Lane 8's going very nicely, Caitlin Dodds of Finns, and lane 3 Eve Corrigan of Warrender. So this is going to be pretty close here because Caitlin Dodds is right up there with Eleanor Gracie. The touch, no, going to neither of them. Went to Eve Corrigan, 31.49. Dodds, 31.62. And Gracie had to settle for third in the end, 31.66. There's the summary, another really tight one. Just 1700ths there between the top 3 with Rebecca O'Donnell very close as well. 31.49 though, the new fastest time.
And I think that continues our run of improvements in entry times, I think, Duncan. Was that? It does indeed, yeah. So we're on to heat 7. Catherine Soder in 1, Ellie Mooney in 2, Freya Bisht in 3, Morven Lister 4, Katie Lynch in 5, Megan Niven in 6, Alice Walker Stewart in 7, and Lauren Adiman in 8. And it's Alice Walker Stewart over on the far side in 7, who's maybe just got the edge, going with her from South Ayrshire swim team Megan Niven. Let's see what happens as they come into the red zone. It's going to be between those pair, I think. Also coming up strongly in 3 is Freya Bisht from Carnegie, but it's Alice Walker Stewart from Hearts takes it 31.66 inside her entry time. Megan Niven second, 31.83 for South Ayrshire swim team. Freya Bisht from Carnegie did come through to hold on to third. In fact, third equal with Morven Lister there by the looks of things. So 2 Carnegie girls coming in the same time, but Walker Stewart takes that one 31.66.
So Honor satisfied in the Carnegie camp there, tie between the 2 of them. On to heat 8. Lucy Robertson in 1, Rebecca Mathewson in 2, Caitlin Smith in 3, Lindsay Jack in 4, Hannah Zurich in 5, Maria Vasey in 6, Beth Gordon in 7, and Sarah Anderson 8. Actually 2 lanes missing there, lanes 5 and 6. No Zurich or Vasey. And another pretty close one over on the far side, Sarah Anderson swimming under the banner of East Lothian, but with the Warrender cap transitioning to Warrender, and she takes it 31.29. Entry time 31.77, so half a second knocked off for her. Beth Gordon 31.53 and Lindsay Jack 31.56, very close for second and third.
So moving quickly on to heat number 9. Sophie Moreland in 1, Taylor Finlayson in 2, Nicola Lees in 3, Kelly Fraser in 4, in 5 Gemma Brown and Robin Hill in 6, and a couple of empty lane in 7, and Kerry Anton from Bellshill Sharks in 8. It's a good start in 6 for Robin Hill from Cumbernauld. She's just pushing it on and maybe has a slight gap. Really urgent stroke here, really pushing this one on hard here. The Cumbernauld swimmer going with her, just behind her in fact, in lane at 5 as Keely is Gemma Brown. But it's a 30.07 for Robin Hill. That's a really good swim from her. Again, about 6/10 inside of her entry time. Taylor Finlayson from Warrender 31.03 in second, and Sophie Moreland from Swimwest Lothian picking up third.
So to the 3 cycle seeded heats now. Heats 10, 11 and 12. Lafferty, Briggs, Hattersley, Simpson, McInnes, Reid, Damon and Kerr. So we've got some stars in this one. Hattersley, Simpson, McInnes. Should be a good race. Kirsty Simpson, of course, with that electric sprinting speeds. And she is certainly pushing it out hard in lane 4. Beside her, Camilla Hattersley. It's not one of her main events. Don't think of her as a sprinter, but she is going with Kirsty Simpson pretty well here. And it looks like Karen Reid may be coming in for third. So Simpson taking it 28.11. Nice swim there. Second, Hattersley 28.50, and third, Karen Reid 29.27. So 29.66 for Kiana McInnes, 29.95 Megan Briggs. They'll be on the cusp, I think, of the between the A and the B final. 2 heats to go.
So Team Bruce, Evie Edwards, Gilsum O'Neill on this one. We'll be keeping an eye on those girls. 2 Edinburgh University, 1 Swimwest Lothian. And it's a good start in 5 for Evie Edwards. And she is just about pushing on nicely there, I would have said. Gilsum O'Neill going well, but Caitlin Tuttle from City of Aberdeen swim team in lane 2 is really the star of this race so far. She's just holding on to that. She's getting pulled back a bit as they come into the wall, and she finished 4th behind Tane Bruce of Edinburgh University first, and Rachel Sharples picking up second, 28.99. Edinburgh University 1-2-3 there in fact. Evie Edwards getting third and 29.02. Caitlin Tuttle just missed out on a top 3 finish there by 1/100.
So 28.11 from Kirsty Simpson, still the target time with the final heat to come. We've got here Emma Govan, Ailey Redpath, Katie Stark, Raquel Matos, Eve White, Zoe McDonald, Katie Smith and Rosie Stanger. All 8 look to be there. Just a little pause before they start. Matos certainly the sprinter there. Eve White more of a 200 specialist, so it'll be interesting to see what sprint speed she can bring in. 28.11, the time to beat if you want to be in lane 4 tonight. So away they go. See how they come out of the pool, and it is lane 4. Raquel Matos who leads as they come out of the dive from Katie Stark. Katie Stark put in a wonderful 200 freestyle, just tipping out Hannah Miley last night. That was one of the races of the night, and she is right up there with Raquel Matos, showing some good form. So it's 2 Edinburgh swimmers, the University versus Warrender, and it is Matos who does enough to take it, and 28.07 is 400ths faster than Kirsty Simpson. So there's going to be a serious contest tonight in that one. Katie Stark will be in the mix as well. That time of 28.22 will be 3rd fastest, and Eve White there taking 3rd. Should be there, I would think, with a sub 29 second time, 28.94. We'll find out